Hello beautiful Scorpio, welcome. This is a little bonus reading for the next 2 weeks or so, for the sort of mid-February sort of time. Just felt drawn to give you a little bit extra. So how are you? Hope you're very well. This is good for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, cross-watching. And it's for the next couple of weeks, give or take a little bit of time. You know, time is fluid. Take the bits that resonate, leave the rest. You know the drill. Okay, all right, this is the wisdom of the oracle. What do we have for Scorpio, please? Oh, okay then, all of them? No, those two, not those two. Okay, wait a minute then. We need another couple. I generally don't sort of usually go with the pop outs, but if nothing comes out, I choose them, but they want to fly out today. Okay, let's have a look what we've got. Exchanging gifts, which Libra just had. By the book, blessed, and time for a nap. Okay, interesting. Let me have a little look. All right, we're starting with this one. Time for a nap. There you can see that fox curled up asleep on the moon, and the moon's asleep as well. This is all about taking a step back so that you can rest and recharge. We've got a lot of big energy coming in March and April. So let's use this time, mid-Feb, to really reboot and just kind of go, whew. Have I been making a lot of changes, a lot of shifts? Am I in preparation mode? Am I just kind of waiting to see what's going to happen? All right, let's just allow yourself to rebalance and reboot. I'm just mindful of all this golden energy here. They're saying to me, that's the solar plexus. You might have been having quite a bit of emotional turbulence, or indeed a bad tummy, in which case allow yourself to rest and recharge. All right, if this is to do with the solar plexus, this is about your power, trust, confidence. If that's taken a bit of a battering lately, then that's the bit that needs a rest to reboot. Yeah, that's what they're telling me anyway for you. Okay, so have a little feel into that if that resonates for you. Now, exchanging gifts, which we are going to do by the book. All right, let's talk about this for a minute. Now, this is all about the flow, the give and take, the balance. The universe works on exchange, okay? What we put out, we get back. We might not get it back straight away, okay? But we will balance it up at some point. Now, what they're asking you to do is to be open to give and to receive in this exchange energy. And if you found, as many people do, I need my hands a minute because I'm talking with my hands. If you found that it's always you giving and there's not much of receiving, then maybe it's time to look at those relationships or that situation and see, what do I need to do? But we need to be fair, okay? By the book is all about being fair and doing things right and doing it with integrity, because I'll give you the same example I gave Libra. Relationships work on give and take, but they're not always balanced at the time. You know, for example, somebody you care about goes through a difficult time and you are giving them an awful lot of support and time and help, and there's nothing coming back right now because they just don't have it to give. And that's okay. But over the next 6 months, 12 months, they'll give back to you when they're in a better place, so that it balances out over eventually. All right, if you look around you and you see relationships that have gone on for years, that it's always you doing the giving and there's never anything coming back, then this might be a time to have a look at that and say, is it fair? Is it balanced? Right? By the book is about integrity and following your own guidance, your inner guidance. What does your inner guidance say? When we're giving from a place of love, because it feels right, it feels good. It feels like I really want to do that. Not I have to, or it's a duty or a responsibility. I want to do it. That's what it feels like when we're giving from a place of love. But when we're giving with gritted teeth and resentment and sighs and tuts of like, oh, here we go again. They want me to do this. They always want something from me. Then, nah. This is the time to really start looking at that and saying, maybe I need to do something about that. Okay, so the exchanging gifts, do it by the book, because this shift for you is an absolute blessing. 22. There's a lovely energy at the moment around about love. And you know me, if you've been with me a while, I don't do love readings, but there is, you know, for some of you, Libras was quite strong around love. You've got this 22 as a master number about relationships, and it's a blessing. Okay, now your first relationship is with yourself, and then with others, and with spirit, and with your soul, and your inner child, and all that other lovely good stuff. So we are in this energy that something here is an absolute blessing. Sometimes these blessings are blessings in disguise, but we'll see what the tarot say, whether this is a blessing in disguise or whether this is something that is very obviously a blessing. Okay, so we've got the Palace of Swords clearly wanting to come out. Very Libra energy because it's swords. Libra energy. See, I talked about Libra having that card, and that I'm with you, Scorpio. Sorry, my lovely people. Palace of Swords. A place where you can think clearly because you've taken a nap, because you've had some rest. And we have Justice. That is a Libra card. We have Faith. And we have the Nine of Coins. Okay. All right. Let's get the other deck out. That's the Tarot of Dreams. That's the Wisdom of the Oracle. This is the Moon and Stars Oracle. Tell me more for Scorpio, please. I don't know how I get this mixed up because I always love a Scorpio reading because I'm Scorpio rising. And so I'm interested. Vested interest. Okay. We've got Death. We've got the Eight of Cups. You're definitely moving on from something. Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. See, this is interesting. Okay, all right, let's chat. So we've got two eights. Eights are always about moving on. All right, we've got Justice and Faith here and Death. So three major arcana cards out of the eight. All right. Yes, I like this. All right, now, time for a nap can also be talk, apart from like go and have a break, have a holiday, take a day off, have a sleep, get an early night. Of course, it can mean that, but it could also mean taking a step back. It would be the equivalent of the Four of Swords in the tarot. Take a step back, rest, recharge, retreat sometimes. And with it being with the Death card, which is transitions and endings and, you know, something is finishing off here for us to move into a different space. You are in this space. I love this right in the middle, this Palace of Swords for you, between, you know, time for a nap. I'm going to rest and recharge and step back and allow what needs, let me say it again, allow what needs to go, to finish, to end, okay? Allowing, there's a whole chapter on it in my book, okay? Allowing is so important when we're in the flow, working with the universe rather than against it. This in the middle here, the Palace of Swords, is you in your head being able to think really clearly. You know, sometimes we can't see the wood for the trees or the forest for the trees. You know, we can't, it's too much going on and we can't think. You know, it's like, just give me a minute to be able to think and then I can work it out. All right. So this is taking that step back so that you can give yourself a minute to think and figure out what's right. All right. The Palace of Swords is a place up in the sky. Let me show you. Many people won't know this. It's only in this deck. Okay, you get the palaces. All right. So the palace is up above the clouds where the mist has gone, the clouds are gone, and I can see clearly. I know what I need to do. So you're figuring things out by taking a step back and resting. Okay. And that allows you to really look at the flow, the give and the take, the exchange of energy between you and life, between you and people, you and your job, you and your money, you and yourself. How is the flow? Is it fair? Is it balanced? Because I want to bring it into balance. And so for some of those situations, I'm going to decide I'm walking away. Eight of Cups. That's me turning my back on something and saying, I think we're done. Especially with it being next to the Death card, right? Which doesn't mean death, it means transitions, endings. Okay, so what we've got, it could be the death of a relationship, the death of a friendship, the death of a habit or behavior, but we want that balance. There's the Justice card with the scales of justice saying now we're getting some evenness coming in, we're getting some balance. This is also contract. So this could be that you quit your job, you've worked out what you want to do next, and now you are applying for something new and the contract is coming your way and you can finally walk away from whatever that was. Doesn't have to mean that. This can also talk about legal matters. If you've been buying or selling a home or a rental, signing contracts and leases, signing contracts for a job. This can also be legal matters, all right? So, you know, if things have just been very imbalanced, if you're going through all of that financial settlement in a divorce, we're really working to get this balance here, that it's fair, that I'm doing it right, I'm doing it by the book. I'm not going to, you know, use my children as a battering ram to get what I need out of their father or mother. It's that kind of, we're going to do it right. We're going to do it fair. And then the universe will reward us for doing the right thing. Right? It's all about doing the right thing here, Scorpio. Okay? So by the book is with the Hierophant. The Faith card is the Hierophant, which is also about by the book. The Hierophant doesn't take shortcuts, he does it right. Very traditional. It's also contracts, okay? He also means contracts, can symbolize marriage as well. We're doing it right and we are allowing support and help from around us. The Three of Pentacles says, I've got this, I can do this, I know exactly what I'm doing and I'm really good at what I do. But I can also allow support and help to come my way. You see these little elephants all kind of their trunks onto each other's tails. Follow the leader, all right? This is following your inner guidance. But we can reach out as a team here. It just is easier. So you can be in a team with your higher self and the universe. You can be in a team with your friends and your family or your work colleagues. But you don't have to do this on your own. But whatever this is that you are shifting, is very strongly about fairness and balance and justice and doing things right. A strong emphasis on contracts and long-term stability here, which is all leading you to this blessing, which is beautiful. This gorgeous card that, you know, look all the stars around. The 22 is a master number of this just beautiful flow of relationship, of energy, of oneness between you and you. All right, it feels absolutely lovely. A strong emphasis on independence and being able to provide for yourself here as well. The Nine of Coins doesn't have to be single. This isn't necessarily a single person, but it's a fiercely independent person who says, I can do it. And, you know, I'm making this happen. I'm providing for myself here, whether that's financially or emotionally or mentally, but I basically got this. This is mini Empress energy. It's saying this is an energy of abundance and flow and, you know, I'm on my feet here, I can do it. Now, rooted down with the Eight of Swords is interesting because this is a card of often feeling stuck and trapped. It's the minor arcana equivalent of the Devil energy where we feel like I'm just stuck right now. Okay. So there's a couple of ways that this can play out. So being stuck could be in your head of like just believing that you can't make this happen. But that doesn't feel right for me here with this. It feels more as if it's an actual outside of your control stuckness. Okay, so for example, you are in a legal thing that has been delayed. They've just postponed it for a month and there's nothing you can do about it. You know, you're buying a house and there's something, the paperwork isn't quite through. We've got to wait. And it's frustrating because this is a card of frustration. Okay. But this, I want to clarify this in a minute, but it doesn't feel as if this is you in your head feeling stuck. It feels as if circumstances around you are just not quite aligned yet. So we're just going to hold the faith. Hold the faith. We've got the Faith card on the deck. Hold the faith. We are moving forward. And while we're waiting for this to shift, then we can have this time for a nap and just reboot and recharge. Yeah. And it can be a little bit frustrating when, you know, things are outside of your control. But we just got to accept that the universe's timing is not necessarily my timing. I know. All right, let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale, if I can pick them up off the deck. Okay. let's find out a bit more. I just want a little bit more information, please. And I particularly want to know about this Eight of Swords. Let's talk about the Eight of Swords, please. Thank you. Okay, there's the devil. Yeah, feeling stuck, feeling frustrated, but having to work on it. Okay, all right. Let's just have a little look at this a minute. Okay, you are in this energy. It is a blessing. You are going to move forward. But there is a sort of energy here of, I want it now. In fact, I'll have it yesterday, please. So the devil is where things, with you feeling disempowered, all right, which is making you feel sad. Why can't I go now? Why can't this be resolved now? All right, the more you stay in that energy, the more harm it's going to do to you and nobody else. It's only you it hurts. So let's work it, all right? Eight of Pentacles. I need to work this. I need to work on it and say, look, I'm just going to allow, I'm going to let go, I'm going to allow it to move forward in its own divine timing. I'm going to trust the universe knows what it's doing, and I'm going to let go. All right, what's the outcome then if we can just let go? Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. We've got some news coming, perseverance. We're going to take some action. We're going to reach out, but we're not going to reach out in like, why hasn't this happened yet? We're going to reach out and say, any news? You know, okay, we're going to just be taking action about communicating, emails, phone calls, but we're going to buy the book, right? Just trust that if this is delayed, like my house move's been delayed about 6 weeks, and it's really frustrating because I just want to go, but I can't do anything about it. There's nothing I can do about it, so I can sit and sulk for the next 6 weeks, or I can get on with my life and trust the universe knows what they're doing. So that's what I'm trying to do. Difficult for this Virgo here, okay? Patience is not my forte. But all I can do is what I did yesterday. Any news? And they went, yeah, still the end of February, early March. Oh, okay, right, okay, all right. So we're going to just push through and persevere, okay? Because look what's at the bottom of the deck. Oh, 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 oh. We like that. Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we're going to just persevere. We're going to dig deep. We're going to go into that resilience. And we're going to just reach out and communicate when it feels right to. But we're not going to get sucked into this frustrated devil energy, because it won't do us any favors. So as we breathe and breathe, okay, and let go, we start to step into this abundance, because this is what's waiting for us. The abundance, the prosperity, the celebration. It's coming. It's coming. And I know, don't shoot the messenger and say, you know, Julie, you've been saying that for months. It's coming, all right? What you're doing is going in a different direction. The world is opening up. You're doing it differently. When you do things differently, it takes a little bit longer. Yeah? If you're going to do what you've always done, you're going to get what you've always got. But you want something different. And so when we do something different, it just does take a little bit more effort and time. We're breaking out of a comfort zone. We're trying something new. And so you are going to get there. You've got to follow that stag. That's your inner guidance. You've got to follow the elephant. That's your inner guidance. And that is what is waiting for you. The abundance, the Venus-led Empress energy of creating the most beautiful new life for yourself. This is wonderful. But you're going to have to put your patience hat on. All right. Oh, wait a minute. We haven't finished. I haven't given you an affirmation card. Wait a minute. See, they're not supposed to be this long, but you know, I do waffle on sometimes. Affirmation for Scorpio for the next 2 weeks. Page 68 in the book, for those of you who have got it, and those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, it's that affirmation booklet. Page 68. I easily visualize my ideal life. I think it, I visualize it, I feel it. Okay, taken from my book explaining how the law of attraction works and the steps you need to do. So you are creating. You can see this here. All right, so you're going to visualize this ideal life. Think it, get clear on it. What does it look like? Visualize it and step into the feeling of it. And that is what brings you to it. Okay. Right, let's get an angel card to finish off. This is the Angels of Atlantis. Oh, and for those of you been asking about it, I said, you know, these are not for sale. These are just, you know, my little affirmations taken from my book. I've actually had several messages on Spirit. No, you need to do these cards. So they're in production at the moment. They might be ready for me when I do the March readings, but I don't know yet. They should be ready in the next week or so. We'll see. Okay. Angels of Atlantis, final message for Scorpio, please. Okay, Uriel with friendship. That's so lovely. Look at these two. Oh, we got another one. Wait a minute. Sandalphon with intention. See, there's your manifestation. You have to intend it. You've got to get clear on it. And then the intention is set. This is what I'm creating. This is why I'm creating it. This is what it feels like. And then it comes in. And one of the things that you want to intend and manifest and create is friendship. Right? No man is an island, as whoever said that. I can't recall. We do better when we have some friends and connections and some loving energy in the flow between friendships. All right, so let's manifest some beautiful friendships here so that we can share what is this incredible ride of our life towards the finish line. Let's enjoy it and spend some time with other people on it. Yeah, all right. So, Scorpio, that's what I have for you for the next 2 weeks. Also, a bit of a bonus read. Hope it was helpful. If it was, give it a like. Oh, there we go with the fireworks. That doesn't happen very often. I often do the thumbs up, and this only happened once before where the fireworks goes off. So it was lovely. Have an amazing day, week, month. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with your March general tarot guidance. All right. And for now, I will link down here somewhere your money and career, which was for January, February, in case you want to come back to it or you haven't seen it yet. All right. Have a great day, Scorpio. Lots of love. Bye-bye.